When you talk about trouble in the West Virginia prison system, you're talking about the West Virginia Penitentiary here in Moundsville.
My God. That's crazy.
Right behind you.
So what?
I don't know. I didn't. Am I the only one hearing that?
Looking for me.
Looking for you. Red, we're all here for you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I just heard something.
Feet.
This is absolutely crazy.
Tonight we're exploring one of the most infamously haunted locations in America, the West Virginia State Penitentiary. Built in 1876, this Gothic-style prison housed some of West Virginia's most dangerous criminals for over a century. It became known for overcrowding, violent riots, brutal conditions, and more than 90 executions by hanging in the electric chair. After years of controversy over its conditions, the prison officially closed its doors in 1995. Once the sun goes down, we are taking you guys on a 6-hour overnight paranormal investigation to see if these stories are more than just legend.
So, are you nervous?
Are you filming me?
Yes.
Am I nervous for the investigation? Yes. Well, no. Yes, I am. A little bit. Well, I've never obviously done like an overnight like this to this magnitude. We did Shawnee a few weeks back, and it was creepy. But in like such a different way. Like I feel like this energy here would be a lot heavier because there's so much violence and sadness that's happened in these walls. Nervous, but like not like fearful necessarily. What about you?
You know, this place is huge. And it's not like, I mean, like, so when we were at Shawnee, it's like we didn't have anything protecting us. There's like no walls.
Right, you're kind of just out in the open.
Now we're trapped inside of walls. So I don't know how I feel about it.
It's a 6-hour tour, so from 11 to 5, we'll be here overnight. It is July 3rd, so it is excruciatingly hot today. Humid.
Of a heat wave. We're
It's
gonna be in this.
very
There's
hot.
no AC.
Yeah, so essentially
building.
this is going to be like a greenhouse effect.
Now, the old north side, before they built this side, was only made for about 800 men. And at our peak, we had 2,700. Now, paranormal. During our haunted house season, we fill this room up with fog about waist high, then put lasers across of it so it looks like water. I was told by a girl I was friends with that worked down here. She was at the end, and she watched a group get about halfway through and jump, and one woman fell out of the boat at something that jumped out at her. The girl was very confused because the guy that was working the fog was in the restroom. This would have been their dining hall, and I mean massive dining hall. It could feed up to 300 men at a time, and the conditions in here was terrible. Rats, mice, roaches, fleas, maggots, anything and everything you can imagine they had in here. This is where that 1986 New Year's Day riot started, somewhere in the old cafeteria. They took 16 hostages, 15 correctional officers, and 1 kitchen worker. They wanted a comfortable place to eat because they was always promised change with no action, so they took their own action. That cost taxpayers $3 million. Construction on that new dining hall finished in March of 1987. Now, this hallway also has another name as Shadow Man Hallway. In 2004, a woman named Polly Gear was heading back towards the lobby on an overnight paranormal investigation. When she said she got about halfway through the hallway when she heard a metallic tight noise behind her. When she whipped around, in front of that cafeteria door, there was about a 7-foot shadow figure staring back at her. She said it kind of reacted to her flashlight. So she raised her camera up, snapped a picture. You guys can Google that and find it anywhere. We've had 94 state-sanctioned executions, 85 hangings, and 9 electrocutions. Well, up until June of 1931, you could have packed a picnic, brought your kids, walked in the wagon gate, and paid $2 to come watch a hanging. In 1931, they hung a man named Frank Heyer. Frank Heyer was known as a little big man. He was about 5'8" and 350 pounds. And when you do a hanging correctly, rope measurements calculated on height and weight. He calculated his wrong. It was too long. So when they hung him and his weight settled, he instantly decapitated in front of a live audience and paid $2 to come watch it. From 1951 to 1959, we used Old Sparky. Death penalty was abolished in 1965. Death house was torn out in 1967. Now the ominous hole in the ground. That is what we call the boiler room, the hole, or solitary confinement. So down here, when this side was finished, the warden John Peck would take men down here, chain them to the walls by their wrists at this sort of position, so they weren't quite kneeling and they weren't quite standing. Leave them down here for a couple hours to a couple months. It gets so dark down here you can't see your hand touching your face. And they left men down here so long, there are stories of men that went blind. Then he used torture devices. One was called the shoe fly. Chain them up, put a fire hose about a foot away from their face, and run at full blast. One guy's jaw was blown off. Then the kicking Jenny. It was an incline type table, chain their feet to one side, stretch them over it, chain their arms to the other, to the point their shoulders and elbows would dislocate. Then he would take a whip, soak it in vinegar, roll it in sand or salt, then whip that inmate until they no longer could because of physical exhaustion, or that inmate died. Then they cleaned it up, made it into a boiler room, maintenance room, and let one trusty inmate live down here. His name was R.D. Wall, Robert Daniel Wall. He was a maintenance man, worked on the boilers, mowed the grass. It was easier for him to live down here in case something started banging and clanging. He could fix it before it broke completely. Well, R.D. was also a rat. He was known to have a tail longer than this prison. He was known as the warden's favorite snitch. Well, if you know anything about being a rat in prison, it is not good for your life expectancy. So he was in the back of his room here, using the restroom, when three men somehow got out of their cells, somehow gained access down here, and attacked him. He got loose, they got him on the ground, give or take in the area over here, where they hacked off his head, to the point he only had an inch or two skin connecting his head to his shoulder. Now, we're going to all turn off our flashlights. Cover some, if you have something that glows, cover it.
I'm just going to do this first.
Oh my fucking damn. So, can you imagine being left down here for months at a time? Now that it gets dark, what comes out? The bats, the rats, the mice, the cockroaches, making snacks on your fingers and toes. And here, this used to be general population where they would have had 3 men per cell. There used to be a top bunk, so top bunk, bottom bunk, weakest up to 3 on the ground with their head underneath the toilet. Because if they would have slept with their head near the bars and somebody's going to the yard, they could have slit their throat. So with your head underneath the toilet and your feet near the bars, it's much better to get stabbed in the boot than it is in the throat. Then they would make shanks or shivs, specifically metal ones, by taking the paneling of their door or the paneling of their bed with some sort of abrasive like Ajax or Comet, because they were issued to clean their cells, slap out on there, use the razor blades they were given to shave with, or dental floss, to do something called scoring. Keep going along the metal until they could get it thin enough where they could pop it off. Then they sharpen it on the ground. If you check out cell number 11 on the ground, you can see the grooves of where somebody was sharpening shanks. So down here, you're going to notice a doorway. Past the doorway, like we're going to walk into the stairs, keep walking and catty corner to the left, there's 4 cells beyond that door. Those 4 cells were for your 4 highest ranking gang members of the Aryan Brotherhood, or the AB. The very last cell, it says Aryan Brotherhood, Aryan Nation, has a red beanie in it. That was home to the leader of that AB. His name was William Snyder. They called him Red. 2 doors down, and the other white cell was home to a man named Russell Lassiter. They called him Rusty. Rusty was Red's right-hand man. He walks out of his cell, walks into Red's. Rusty stabs him 37 times in the face, neck, and chest. Red's official cause of death was asphyxiation. He drowned on his own blood underneath his bunk. Four-way revolving door, and there's only 2 of these in the world. You have this one, then one in a prison in Manchester, England, called Strangeways. This would have been your only way in or out if you was the public, or your only way in if you was being processed. This would have been the ward, where they would have had the beds if they were sick or injured and recovering. Or if somebody would happen to die. No, they did not keep it cold. You can imagine the smell in the summertime. Now, paranormal, footsteps running at you. Also a shadow figure that crawls across the grounds, walls, and ceilings. And also something we call metallic popcorn. Now, the little tiny trickling could be the rebar and whatnot popping from the heat. Or the big ones, that's the ones you gotta watch out for, because those are the ones that is activity because of how loud they are. So when we head to this door, you are no longer in the infirmary, you're in the psych ward. Now the restrooms. You will notice that they are painted. That's to give them some sort of privacy. A nurse will take a fellow in there and stand by the doorway to watch over. Not to, stare, but to make sure they did not harm themselves or pleasure themselves. Well, a nurse brought a fellow in there one day, and she's standing when something started to go down in the ward. Well, she broke protocol and left her post to help. When she came back, the fellow in the restroom was dead. He stole a scalpel, cut himself from hip to hip under his stomach, then from good measure got up and underneath his left thigh, cutting it to the bone all the way around to the top of his hip bone. So when she came and found him, he was bled out and his guts was laying in his lap.
So we just finished our tour. They've turned us loose. We went until everybody else went. But we want to get into the prison because it is like 112 in the prison. It is 115 right now. It is hot. We are here on July 3rd. July 4th now.
Yes.
So what a way to celebrate July 4th than in a prison. A couple other groups, they're all super chill. So we're going to go see which area.
So if you hear talking.
If you hear talking, we will try to debunk that for
More
you.
than likely, it could be another group.
So we also have the black and white camera. We have, 35 pictures we can take with it? Mm-hmm. And we're going to fill it up. Maybe we'll head to the psych ward because I guarantee nobody's going to be there.
Wow.
I got my flashlight. So like we said, there's still people out here, so we're just trying to get out of their way. So there's contact visitation. So it doesn't look like there's anybody in contact visitation. So maybe we'll head there first. What do you think?
The potential for trouble remains, especially in North Hall, where the most violent troublemakers are kept.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the infamous hallway of the Shadow Man?
Yeah, so this is the infamous hallway. So in 2004, we'll insert a picture. In 2004, down this hallway, there is a photograph taken by a woman who was doing one of the nightly ghost tours, who captured an image of a 7-foot shadow man standing at that doorway way down there. The infamous picture. It's actually what attracted a lot of the like ghost hunters when they came here, taps. A lot of big YouTubers came here and investigated. That's actually what sparked that. So basically this used to all be like part of the cafeteria due to overcrowding and riots and mistreatment. Then the prisoners actually took it upon themselves to, in their own way, advocate for themselves for a new cafeteria and better treatment.
So after the riots, they advocated for themselves to have better conditions for food. Basically, at one point, there was like cockroaches and everything.
It was awful. I can't even imagine living in these conditions. I mean, I understand they were in prison for a lot of crimes, but I think everyone deserves to have good, clean food and water and comfortable temperatures, because the temperatures would also get in the hundreds in the summer and really, really cold in the winters.
So in this cafeteria is where, okay, let me clarify. This is the new cafeteria. The old cafeteria is over there. Somebody was in it at the moment. This is the cafeteria they advocated for so heavily because their food was atrocious. They said there'd be roaches and rats the size of dogs and everything. So they actually fought to have, on this side right here, that you would have normal food. And on that side over there was food accommodation, because there was people who had stomach issues and things who needed food. So they would come in here, line up to there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk over here and show you this painting and kind of describe some of the paintings you will see around the prison tonight. So we believe we just heard a pop over in this back corner. So, we're here to talk about this painting. These paintings that you'll see throughout the penitentiary were painted by a Mr. Billy Foster, a self-taught artist. He was a truck driver, and apparently the story goes that the reason why he was here is that he came home from a truck driving situation, like he was driving his for his work.
He was a truck driver.
Yeah, and his wife was nagging him. He said he was nag, 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 and then he killed her. And I guess they found him in the freezer.
Dismembered in the freezer.
Yes, and this was the mural he painted on the wall in the cafeteria, and right here is Sandy, the wife he dismembered. There we go. For those who are in here.
Is that a phone? Maybe that's them.
No, honey, that was like a phone.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
We just heard a ring phone, and honey, I think it came from over there.
Okay, so basically what we heard was it sounded like one of those old-timey like rings.
Like a bell.
Like
bell
a bell,
phone.
yeah, like a bell, like almost like what you ring, like.
That's Terry Meredith again.
Also, we heard the group in the other room say, "Did you hear that?" So they're hearing it too.
So, throughout the night, you're going to see us use this little EMF detector. This place is supposed to have a lot of it. So this picks up on electromagnetic fields. The higher it goes, obviously, the more the electrical field is. So we're going to walk around a little bit as we go and see if we catch anything. All right, Emma, where are we heading?
Well, I think we're going to what was the old cafeteria. So this was once the cafeteria that the inmates used to eat at, and all the paintings on the walls were done by inmates here. The reason they painted them is because this was actually ended up being where they did the visit, like where like contact visits, where like when families would come to visit inmates, this is where they would have them, like their kids would come and visit them, so they wanted something that was kind of bright and cheery for kids because this place is obviously very scary and they're strangers and it's overwhelming, and so they wanted kids to come and have a place where they felt like it was a little more laid back.
So what's kind of wild is if you put the flashlight up there, honey, that was the nest where people would, so when they were down here in the room, that's where the officers would stand with a shotgun and like watch over the room.
Could you imagine like you're a child coming to visit your dad in prison and like there's just a man with like a shotgun like
watching you
with it? Like, I don't even know, like that'd be insane. Okay.
Now we're gonna head down to some of the cells. I'm not sure which wing it is. It's the newer part of the prison, correct?
Yes.
Yes, it's the newer part of the prison. So later, we're going up there. And that is where the psych ward is. We are going down into the sugar shack.
God help us.
The sugar shack is that. The sugar shack is where they do recreational activities when it was too hot or too cold outside. And it is basically a basement. And this is where the inmates would go to be intimate, if they wanted to be. And it usually was left unattended, so all kinds of stuff happened down here. So it's very secluded, it's very quiet, it's very creepy. And we're gonna go down there. Good God.
Oh, that head scared me. Just to preface, for those who don't know, they also use this to be like a haunted house during the Halloween season. So there are a lot of like props around here. Like there are a lot of props, there's a lot of like little figures, things like that. So that's what they use it for down here. But if you guys kind of see props and mannequins.
Like creepy things over there in the corner.
Creepy things in the corner. Just these are all for their Halloween house.
Since we're not experienced ghost hunters, we're not experienced spiritual individuals.
We're very new to this. We're very green.
So we decided we wanted to be able to bring some things that maybe these individuals who were here could interact with. Said that batteries also like to be drained down here.
So far I'm at 100, so all the light one's at maybe 3, so.
Okay. So, we are down here in the sugar shack, and I'm going to take our EMF detector, mind you, make sure it's working. It's chilling.
Working. Mm-hmm.
If I move it next to this microphone, it's going to go off.
Yeah.
There's your example. I'm going to stick it right here. Okay. Balloon. Very easy to move. This is the Sugar Shack. This is a place that they would come to recreate much. I heard a pop over there. These gentlemen may not care anything about a balloon, but who knows when the last thing they got to do mess with a balloon. On here, I'm going to place this balloon next to this little light, and you are more than welcome to kick it, move it. We're going to leave it be. So we are just directly below the
Gift shop.
The gift shop. So it's creepy though. If anybody wants to push the balloon, they're more than welcome to. Do you guys like, dislike, care that they put on Halloween events in this room? One thing we like to do when we come to places like this is we like to document it, like group photos. So this right here is a camera. I'm going to stand back and take a picture in this area. If you would like to be in this photo, it's an old school black white film photo. I'm sure many of y'all seen that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're heading back up to the infirmary because we were coming down to get our little digital camera, and they were down here because a girl screamed because she got smacked in the X-ray machine on her thigh, which was red, and her phone went flying. So naturally, we're going to go to the psych ward in the infirmary. Yay. So where are we going?
We're going to the infirmary / psych ward. Now I think it's this way, right? Which way is it?
It's this way.
Well, I got
It's
it wrong
upstairs.
already.
We were going to go to the newer wing, and then we heard about that story where the girl got hit, and we're like, you know what? Let's beeline there.
And I say, you know what? Sign me up.
I think it's this way. Or it's one of the, it's where I think the staircase is over here.
I don't know where we're going.
Turn your flashlight on.
Now I don't think it's this way. I could.
Upstairs.
Oh, help me.
You're a brave, brave woman.
Okay.
Now, was it the second floor that was the infirmary?
No, the fourth, I think. I know it's the infirmary because it gets really hot.
It is probably every bit of 110
Oh my goodness.
degrees up here.
Oh my God, I'm having a heat stroke.
It is really hot up here. So we're gonna limit our time up here, mainly because it's so daggone hot.
This is so easy.
Okay, we're gonna keep lights on in here.
Oh, I don't like that.
My name is Gage.
My name's Emma.
We work with children and adults who have been in places like this, right?
Yeah, we love working with them.
We do, and we are here in your place, and we ask for your kindness because we are here to simply explore.
Dear guys, we respect your spaces. If you ever don't want us in a space, you are more than welcome to communicate that with us. We just want to make sure you're comfortable because we're coming into your space. Yeah, we'll have a balloon. Some people didn't really care for the balloon in other areas of the prison, so I figured maybe you guys would like a balloon. And well, where should I put it? I want to put it in this chair right here. Oops. And you're allowed to touch it, move it, pop it. Really, we have other ones. But really, I don't know if you guys would enjoy a balloon. When's the last time you guys saw a balloon in this place?
I feel like it's such a delicate thing. You're more than welcome to hit the balloon. Do you hear that? There was a knock in the next room over. I'm going to take a photo. So at the count of 5, I'm going to take a picture of this wheelchair. And if you want to be in the photo, at the end of 5, you're more than welcome to hop in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to try this EMF detector in the shower, where a gentleman disemboweled himself in the showers. It's flickering.
Maybe like the pipes in here, maybe? No.
The gentleman died, we believe, right here. To let you know, it is like pitch black in here. So.
Did she like walk past behind us? We didn't see her leave?
She walked all through. You can go all the way through.
Oh, okay. I was like, she just kept walking.
For those who are wondering, there's a tour guide who's doing her rounds to make sure everybody's being safe on their trip today. So we heard there's medical staff up here in this wing, and we wanted to share that we are therapists.
Yeah, we're therapists.
We are therapists. And we heard that you guys kind of like medical staff. So we wanted to see if anybody wanted to touch this little device here on the ground. I'm sure you've seen them before. The closer you get to it, the lights will change. Okay, so we have this little device in our hand, so it helps us hear you. Would you like to say anything? I didn't hear that. Roland?
Do you like that we're up here?
Questions operate.
Madison?
What's your name? Oh my.
Now this is where the woman says she was smacked by. There was a thud on the other side of this wall. Thud on the other side of that wall.
So this is the X-ray room, huh?
This is where she was sitting.
Yeah, she was sitting over here, and then they said she was gonna slap her leg, and then her phone like went flying out of her pants. It's hot in here. She's a trooper for getting on the bed.
You Can I sit on it?
I'll sit on it.
All right, let me get over here.
Oh, the table's warm.
It's hot.
Well, it's hot in here, so that makes sense. But the table's very warm, actually.
We're sorry that the audio is a little off because we don't have the microphones hooked up to the small camera right now.
Yeah.
You want to lay down on the table?
Do it.
You want to lay down on the table? Yep.
Yeah, you do. Respectfully, I'm not laying my head down, just so you know.
Did you smack somebody up here earlier?
Very good. Any reason why they'd be going off? Let's go over here.
I got this steady.
Is it still going off?
Did you smack somebody up here earlier? Was it this table?
Go to the yellow table.
Was it on this table? Is this the right direction or is she on the wrong side of the table?
I think I'm on the right side of the table.
I think you're the feet.
Oh, what?
Maybe, I don't know.
I've never gotten next to her before.
Is this the table? Well, what we know for a fact is if you touch this like a light right here on the table, because I can't hear you, I'm hard from hearing.
Okay, so we are on the right side.
How about this? We're going to put the sensor on each side, okay? And you tell us how you're supposed to lay on this. So we're going to put the head, like the lights next to her head, and that's where her head's supposed to be. You can let us know by touching the sensor, okay? So put it next to your head. Put it up there next to your head. Is that where her head's supposed to be? Yellow. So if this is where her head's supposed to be, you can tell us yes by touching this device. So nothing. Okay, so I'm going to move it back to the head. And if that's where her head's supposed to be, you can touch it and that will tell us yes or no. Is that? So this is the right side? The EMF is answering 2 questions. Yes. And it was going. Did you say? Did you
No, the other way, and it just said I'm behind me.
It just said right behind you?
Yeah. If you lay in here and then if you come out and you turn off the lights, I bet you get something. We all did it separately and we all got something. I got a hiss, she got a slap, and then I don't know what the fuck he got. I didn't get anything. He didn't get anything.
One of the guys' name is Gregory.
Gregory?
And the app told me Gregory.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
When I asked what the name was, and then
Said
they kept
Gregory.
saying medical.
Oh
medicine.
no.
We got bathroom on the thing, on too. We said like where? It said restroom.
Restroom?
It said restroom.
Yeah, it took me in the restroom.
Well, remember the one when we were walking out, there's like a little restroom in this corner that we heard the bang in?
Oh, with the bathroom.
It's a women's room or what?
Yeah.
Women's. It's a women's restroom.
Yeah.
I got Cheryl.
Oh wow, interesting. Okay.
But she said this one was one of the best apps that she's used.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, we have it. I was using it earlier, but they were like mumbling. It was like I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Area or something's messing with the frequency or some shit. But yeah.
Ours is going up too. Like
Yeah, ours is
red,
going
red. That's crazy.
Someone's walking in between.
Look.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, now it's back to normal and stuff looking out.
Like I recognize him.
Turn off your flashlight. Put the camera down here on the end of the table.
Have labored alongside.
Alongside?
Wish I knew what he was saying. Like, it's like I hear words, but like I'm not, it's like echoey.
They want.
You want to try the dark?
We just
Turn
like,
it out.
Turn it off? Did you just say turn it off? Do you not like the light? Ready?
His feet.
he probably doesn't like that I'm not like laying all the way down, maybe.
Oh, are you saying put it on her feet? What did it say?
I don't know.
Right. We're going to turn the light out for just a few seconds.
What?
Just go up.
Closing.
Maybe that night vision.
The ceiling keeps popping.
This.
I'm going to do a flash. I'm going to do a flash, okay?
Excuse me? Okay.
Ready? One, close your eyes.
Okay. It like doesn't sound clear.
Did you say, hey, awesome?
Put the paper premium.
Okay.
Well, that was an experience.
The light was going nuts.
Notice how when you turn the light on, the voices just...
I know.
Oh.
You're brave. All right, we're gonna leave you guys now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate your patience with us.
Experience?
Whoa, I just got a breeze.
Wish I was freaking...
Oh my gosh, I just got a cold honey.
Was it any events?
What?
Take this one.
Which one?
What'd it say?
It's like, it's gotta be like 100 degrees up there.
It's easily
I'm not
120
even-
degrees, and that's not even an exaggeration.
Not even exaggerating.
On our way to Red's cell. Fun fact, she said they filmed a lot of movies here, and this floor is linoleum versus tile, because Hollywood.
That's the original tile.
Yep.
This is the original tile to the facility. This is the fake tile that Netflix brought in when they were shooting Mindhunter. And they left it for them. So this one little section is the fake from Mindhunter, and then over there is also original flooring.
So we're getting ready to walk in to what was basically solitary confinement in a way. It was like for the higher need inmates, the more violent inmates, and that's also where the gang leaders were housed. So we're going to go visit William Red Snyder, better known as Red. He was one of the most feared and influential inmates in the entire history of the Moundsville Penitentiary. Now, mind you, Charles Manson wanted to be transferred here. And so that's saying something as being one of the most violent criminals housed here. He was paroled from West Virginia Penitentiary in 1967. Just one day after his release, he killed 2 men. So leading him right back to this maximum security prison for life, which is where he was housed through there. So he was killed by his friend, and he was stabbed 37 times. He died by asphyxiation on his own blood.
This cell right here is actually a really, really talked about cell, and you can probably see why, because it is, decorated to the max. And the guy who did this was 19 at the time of his incarceration, and he loved the tattoo. So yeah, they actually moved him down here because he kept tattooing.
He also is still alive.
He's also still alive, by the way. I don't know how old he is now, but he is still alive and he still lives in this area.
Yes.
These cells are insanely tiny.
What about this triangle?
I mean, you can use your imagination what they used it for.
Past notes and other things.
Yeah, past notes. They used to house up to 3 people at once.
A long time
Which
ago.
is insane. This feels like a dog kennel. I have a bunk, so that this bed, there's like a bunk here, and then one person would sleep like on the floor, but head to the toilet, so that if people walk by the cell, they wouldn't slit their wrist.
They wouldn't slit their throat.
Slit their neck, not wrist.
Yeah.
Like some of those stories, I'm like, this is absolutely crazy. So this is Red's cell.
Red, may we come in and take a seat? All right, Red, I'm gonna take a seat on your bunk if that's okay. Yeah, we may have different, we have conflicting beliefs, but we do understand that this was, what do you say?
I said, sure.
Yeah, we have different beliefs. Can we respect that? So I'm sure you have many people come in here to say things and hellos and whatnot, right? I read a little bit about your history. You know you're a pretty famous dude?
Run.
Would you like us to leave?
There's 3.
There's
People
3?
coming?
There's 2 of us right now.
EMF thing's going nuts.
Speak.
Speak.
Yes, I'm sorry. Are we taking a lot of your time?
Are you afraid?
I mean, should I be? Because I feel like we're trying to be very respectful. The way I learned from prison rules is respect's a big deal, right? So if I'm respectful, then there's a level of respect back, correct? Red, are you sitting next to me?
I can't talk.
You can't talk? Is it you can't talk as in you would like me to leave, or is it can't talk or it's kind of tough?
Mad.
Red, you're mad? Is it because of me or from something else? Okay, well, Red, out of respect for the others, I'd like to speak with you. I'm gonna take a break. Would you like me to come back later?
Grab.
Grab my stuff? All right, thank you.
So grab it and get.
I'll grab my stuff and I'll get out of here, okay?
Looking for me.
Looking for you. Red, we're all here for you.
So.
Okay, so let me clarify before we go any further on this. I told Red that we do have conflicting things. I don't agree with Red's ideals, but I went in there with a level of respect because I am in his home. Remember, these cells are their homes, and I can't do that. So that's his place, it's my place. I said I'm gonna be respectful. He was respectful to me. One spot we're gonna head. I'll be honest, I don't want to hit it, but we're going to hit it.
I don't want to.
We're going to the hole. Was the crowds big on the days where there was hangings?
Stop recording.
No way.
Yeah, that's the first time we heard that.
It locked.
No way.
It did too many videos. It locked.
Were you warning us, or were you just being like you don't want us to record?
I don't like it.
If you didn't hear that, that was
Like you-
I don't like it.
Like you even
Yours, yes.
don't like it.
We're gonna calm down. Do you want to talk to us through the spell, the EMF?
This little thing right here, the closer you get to it, it gets brighter.
Want to come close to this as well? This will ring. We can ask you some yes or no questions. It'll be 1 ding for yes, 2 dings for no.
Full.
Do you understand the rules of the yes and no? 1 ding for yes, 2 for no.
The EMF is turning yellow up to red on mine.
Sinful.
Sinful.
Leave me alone.
Ethan. Receive. Deceive. Ah.
I'm right here.
Where is right here?
Do you want? Oh, that just spiked the red.
All right, how about this? All right, let's say our names. See, who are you close to?
Bree.
Gage.
Mike. Sean. Piper. Kieran.
Natalie.
Ian.
Felicia.
Cavante.
Emma.
Dylan.
Who are you close to?
Ding. You're right.
Which one of us? The EMF has just dropped off again. You want that bell does the same thing as this thing does. So if you sit down next to him, it's going to ding.
We were getting a lot of activity with this earlier. If you want to play with this again, feel free to go do so. If you want to come up in front of this thing and just touch it, it'll ring the bell. Say you're playing with the EMF. Do you want to turn and play with this little bell here? I can scooch over a little bit if you want to get. If you want me to give you some space so you can mess with it.
To your right.
To my right. Okay. Well, I see that you're playing with the EMF.
We're getting ready to head down into the hole. Advise against or for?
Me and my group were just down in the hole not that long ago, and you did not want us down there at all. You told us to leave pretty much immediately.
EMF just went solid red.
Do you want them to go down there instead and talk to you? We'll stay out.
It's outside.
It's outside.
Oh, something's. What was that?
What was that? Whoa!
Oh my God.
Did y'all just hear the window bang?
Yeah.
Help.
Help?
Help. It said help.
Are you inside the window or outside the window? Is my flashlight where that bang came from?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise?
Clockwise? What?
That's oddly specific.
So weird.
Yeah, this is where I got him.
What did it say?
Interesting.
Interesting. You're welcome to come and sit in this seat in front of us if you'd like. I know down here they wouldn't let a lot of people sit in seats.
Please leave.
Oh. Just me?
Can you see me?
No.
There, I think they got tied up literally right here.
Where are you tied up right here?
Try that I-beam.
Up here?
Please go.
That's not an original code.
That's fair.
Oh.
Yeah. This is new. That's been it.
We're getting spikes of red here.
That's crazy.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Is that you knocking?
And this lumber right
I heard
here is
knocking
all
too.
original.
You were tied up here sometime?
Stay with you?
We're here.
All right, we're open to conversation.
Is this where you were first attacked?
I think he died right here, she said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said
he was
like in this area.
decapitated like right around here.
We mean well, I promise.
This was his
Dude.
bathroom. Like
They are here.
It left way back down to the green. So that's not a misfunction.
How many?
That was a solid.
Oh, that dripped on my head. But this, yeah, dude, it has little posts in it. This would have held chain link and shit like that. You just saw it there.
up here where?
Up here, the windowsill.
Yeah.
Got yellow.
Solid yellow.
I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. Flash, I saw a circle right here. Like that.
Like an orb.
No, like a shoulder outline.
It's solid yellow again.
It is solid yellow. Is this the right spot?
I think it is.
Run now.
Oh,
And if we don't,
what will happen?
hey, what's really weird about this is no matter, if I move it away from this window and we go somewhere else in here, it drops from yellow. Window, that's the most solid yellow we've had all night.
Who's Teresa?
I got slow.
Can you touch the device?
It went to yellow. It went to yellow. Ooh.
Do you like me?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa, what is that? Something pressed me on the side of my head. Whoa, that felt weird. Just push me on the side. In the rib cage. Do you have an opinion of us compared to others?
Angry.
Would you like us to leave? This will be our last time asking it, and if it's so, we will leave. If this thing right here goes yellow all the way to orange, if it hits orange, we'll go. It's trying.
Hug.
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 You
Is that what
want
you're trying to do? Give him a hug?
Why are you asking?
We're going to bid you adieu. We're leaving. Like you requested.
I'm moving.
Where?
Do you still not like it when I'm in your wheelchair?
You can't see us?
You sure? Open up your eyes.
Is it because it's dark? There's clicking and banging down the hallway.
Can you make noise and let us know that you're up here?
Are you recording?
No. It's just to hear you.
Do you get recorded a lot? Is that why you ask if we're recording? Or do you want us to record?
Can you charge down that hallway like they talk about?
This little glowing light thing in the middle of the room, you get close to that, it gets brighter and tells us that you're standing right there.
They come.
They come. Who's coming?
Whoa. Yo, drop the light.
Whoa. Did you hear that from back there?
Yep.
It sounded like someone was literally on that top step stopping.
Did you see the person outlined next to the stairs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot. Okay, ready? Give me a five.
I want to leave.
You can leave. You can leave. You're
Alright, on
staying.
camera. Why is it foggy in here?
Do you want to leave or do you want us to leave?
I heard that fucking stomp coming up the stairs.
Okay.
This is strange.
Yeah.
It's definitely weird.
But weirder things have happened, right?
Hey, you just gotta be really quiet. Try to be super duper quiet for a second. For just 1 second.
I was hurt.
You said that last time too, right?
There's bumping on the stairs. There's bumping on the stairs. Happened twice. 3 times. Oh my God.
I didn't like that feeling.
Guys, we just heard straight up people walking up the stairs. Like grabbing their steel bar. I need to take that.
I'm like,
We've been hearing popping and coughing.
yeah, and I'm like cold, but I know I shouldn't be. That's not right. It's like 100 degrees.
Sizzling, it's really hot.
I'm like freezing. Oh my god, feel this, dude. Feel my arm. I kid you not, I'm cold as fuck. Yeah, you are. I'm cold as fuck.
That doesn't feel normal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm freezing.
It's like 150 degrees out too.
It's not with that wind.
It's getting closer to yellow. It's yellow. Y'all smelling that?
Gregory, what happened to you? Gregory, you gotta talk or we're gonna leave. Do you want me to come closer?
Been doing it a little bit.
I want to leave.
You can leave.
Leave the prison? Is that what it is? Are you trapped here?
That down the hallway.
Gregory.
Gregory, I'm gonna start walking down the hallway.
Dude, is that?
I'm stuck.
Are you stuck behind the door?
Look in the camera, look in the camera. Okay, I might be crazy, but does that not look like a face in the
door?
Do you see it?
Am I?
Oh.
It's hiding.
Said it.
Oh my God.
I said it. Come on.
It said what? It's hiding?
It's hiding.
Well, on that note,
Yeah, the cameras get right overheat.
I'm behind you.
So what? Did it just say I'm behind you?
yes, it did.
Walking backwards, dude, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable at all.
Well, I think we should be gone.
That's good.
All right, we are leaving. We are saying officially goodbye. Man, it's behind us. Where we just heard that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Good night, Kyle.
Good night. We appreciate.
Thank you.
Yes, we are leaving. Thank you.
It said female.
It said female leaving,
Yeah.
right?
It said female, right? Or did it say?
Because it's female.
So the microphone said female.
Yes, I'm
Gregory.
Oh my god! No, it didn't.
thing. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I just heard
Dude, look at my goosebumps.
I just heard something back there.
What the
Gregory's the guy who passed away, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the one that.
Who kept getting X-rays?
right
He
here.
kept getting X-rays.
Right as we passed it, it said
All right,
that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the plot.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Turn your light off. Turn your phone light off.
I'm gonna leave this one on low. Cause I gotta have some kind of like, okay. Honey, you wanna come in too?
Try to stand outside the room and film it.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, Gregory.
Did you just pull your hair again?
Just for my head.
What was that?
Floor.
Gregory, are you in here?
Yes.
What was that?
It sounds like somebody just ran up the stairs.
He's just got like 10 times fucking down there.
Is somebody down the stairs?
You guys heard that, right?
Did we all just hear that? It sounded like somebody's running upstairs.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
All this stuff.
All right, Gregory. We're leaving.
Hiding.
You got clawed?
I got clawed.
She got clawed.
I got clawed again.
Oh my God.
Right there.
Yep,
Yep, we're time for us to leave.
that's alright. Oh, it's going nuts. I'm gonna get shot all in.
What was your thoughts?
We have a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot. We have a lot to talk about. Wow.
It was quite the evening. I don't know. It's 5 a.m.
And I'm not sleeping.
I will have words for this. Once we like outside, probably back in the car, we'll
debrief. And these people have been really cool too.
They're awesome to have that throughout the night because it was helpful because like I've never done this before and it's just me and you. So when we had more people, I felt more comfortable. All right.
So it's 5:16 a.m. We're out front. There's the way. We're out front, and that was wild.
I feel like it's hard to sum up just like what that experience was. I'm sure, I don't know if we'll talk about this later on. That experience was crazy. And I'm sure, I don't even know if the footage will actually reflect what the feeling was like being there, because there was a lot of just activity just when it came to just the energy. We used like a couple like the spirit box stuff.
So the people who work here recommended, I guess a lot of the people saying if you can get like an app that you can pay like what, $2 a month or something, and it will give you like good clear spirit box audio, and everybody was using it. And what's wild about it is we were getting audio that was matching other people's audio.
It was wild. And again, like I think I'll probably save all the explanations for the video because like we captured a lot on the video that you'll see, so I don't need to explain it again. But basically, like I honestly went into this not even really fully like the whole
expecting much, really.
I don't know what I expected. I knew I'd go in here. I knew it'd be like a very heavy, weird energy. Like I knew it'd be heavy and negative because everything that's been went on here, it's inevitable. But I didn't know what like fully like.
The infirmary was insane.
I would say the most activity we got in the building was in the infirmary. We actually got decent activity. We got good activity in the hole, and then we got decent activity in Red Cell. We didn't spend a whole lot of time there, but he was pretty communicative.
Honestly, I think my favorite parts of the evening was like when we got the big group of people.
So yeah, so I think to recap, I think it was me and you for a while, and then we got to know some of the people who were on the tour with us, and you go off on your own, you do your own thing, but then occasionally you like pass by each other. So we got to know one group in particular like pretty well, like just by like passing by and having like exchanging experiences like what we're doing. And so eventually we just kind of like we're like, hey, like we're going here, like do you want to come here with us? And we kind of just hung out the rest of the evening, and it was really nice. And for some, because I've never explored like something like this big before, so it felt something about having like a bigger group just felt more comforting. So I was really thankful that they were really cool and they like kind of let us tag along with them. So like we were really thankful for that. So nothing really happened to me physically, but I definitely know things are there. Like I definitely feel there are.
What's so wild is some of the pops and creaks you could accrue to the ceiling because you could track it. But the weird thing was when we were there with all the different groups that we would run into each other and we would in turn cross the stories. People are like, did you hear that from this area? Did you hear this from there? And that's what's freaky about it.
We had things that lined up too, by the way. So we had some things like when we had like our spirit box walking around by ourselves, it would say things and like we would find the next group and they'd be like, oh yeah, it said that to me too. And at one point we had everybody who was on that tour came together in the courtyard, and it was all their different like spirit boxes were all chiming off. Like it was almost like we're having like a very like in sync conversation. Like it was like all like, I mean, it was strange. Like our EMF detector was going off. Somebody had like a little it was like an ovulus where it was like a motion sensor that was going off at the same time the like EMF was going off. It was like wild stuff.
Nonetheless, we'd like to thank you for watching if you made it this far, and please, we are going to like Trans-Allegheny. We've got St. Augustine Lighthouse on the docket.
Waverly Hills
Sanatorium. We're going to try to figure that one to do that one.
Yeah.
So if you really like this video, we are not professional ghost hunters. We're not professional historians. We are just having fun going to these places. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on that bell.
And we will see you on our next venture.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.